All right, what's on the bench? Something different today. I've showed these before on some really old videos of mine, but these are what are known as Curta calculators. I have 3 of them. They are type 1, type 2. The type 1s are, how many digits? They are 11 digits? No. Let's see here. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 digits. It has an 11 digit on the accumulator, but it's an 8 digit input. Okay, so these are type 1. I have 2 of those. This one is absolutely mint. Yeah, I'll try to link the old video. But that's not today to show off Curta calculators. Today, well, it is to show off Curta calculators, but today is to show you, if you have one, how to do square roots. It's kind of a weird thing. There's one algorithm where you kind of guess and then you kind of like hone in on it. It's some type of method that you try to get closer and closer as approximations and stuff. But I don't like that one. I like the one that's like hardcore, that gives you an exact number from a really weird algorithm. Okay, so we'll use my big type 2 here, and we'll take the square root of 3. Now, before we do this, let's talk about the theory of how this works, because it's going to be super bizarre if you really don't know what the heck I'm doing. So let's first talk about square numbers. Okay, we're going to take a square root, but let's talk about squares. So 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared. Okay, so if you look at these numbers, you actually know that this is 1 and this is 4, but it's actually 1 plus 3. And this is 1 plus 3, 3 plus 5. And so if you take a number and you square it, it's actually a series. It's 1 plus 3, it's all the odd numbers, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 to the n minus 1, okay? So this is a strange fact, okay? All the odd numbers, okay? A square is all the odd numbers added together, okay? So what if we did a weird thing? We are going to take the number 5 n squared. What does that equal? Okay, so the number n squared, okay, so let's do that. So it's 5 times 1 squared is equal to 5. And then it's 5 plus 2 squared is equal to 5 times 1 plus 3. Okay? And then 5 plus 3 squared is equal to 5 times 1 plus 3 plus 5. Okay? And so it's this weird thing of 5s. And then there's this 1, 3, 5 thing. Now, it's kind of strange mathematics, and you need to go figure that out. Okay, that this is what's working. It's these weird odd numbers being put in. Okay, and then over here we have these 1, 3, 5 things going on here as well. Okay, and yeah, so we're going to be thinking about some numbers. We're going to be thinking about 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, all these 5s here, okay? And that's as much as I'm going to talk about the algorithm, because it doesn't make any sense. You'll need to figure it all out. I still don't know quite exactly how it works, but it's based off of this. It's based off of this. So let's go ahead and calculate one, and we'll think about this, okay? So we are going to take the square root of 3, okay? So what we want to do is we want to get a whole bunch of decimal places. So we'll take the accumulator way over to the side. We'll try to get as many many onto the machine here as possible. So this one has a really big accumulator. So we'll try to put the 3 way over here. Now, we don't want to put in 3, we want to put in 5 times 3. We're gonna actually calculate this thing as with these 5 times 3 things going on. Okay, so we're gonna put in 3 here, okay? So here's our number, okay? And then I'm gonna add it 5 times, okay? So we have 15 now. So we have 15 up here, all right? So let's clear this. Okay, now we have 15. Now we're going to put in one of those magic 5s. So we're going to put in 5, okay, 5. And now we're going to start subtracting them, okay? So we're going to subtract a 5, okay? That didn't do anything. We'll increase this by 1, and we'll subtract a 5, and we get an overflow condition. So we'll put it back in, we'll add it back in, okay? And then we will move the accumulator and slide our 5 over. Okay, now our 5's over here. Now we'll subtract once. That didn't do it. No overflow yet. You keep going until there's an overflow, okay? No overflow, no overflow. Oh, we got an overflow. Put it back in. Move the accumulator. Shift the 5 over. Let's do it again. 2, 3, oh, overflow. Put it back in. It goes over the accumulator. Move the 5 over. One, 2, oops, overflow. Put it back in. Accumulator. Slide the 5 over. And we got an overflow. Put that back in, slide it over, move the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get an overflow, put that back in, move the accumulator, move the 5 over. Subtract, we get an overflow. Okay, so let's write the number down that we got, okay? The number that we got was 1, 7, 3, 2, 0, 5, 0. That's the number that we got, okay? We can put it in the decimal place. All right, so now that we have that number in here, okay, 1732050, okay? We will multiply that by itself, okay? That's easy to do. We'll go here to the 5s column, okay? And first we need to clear the accumulator. So accumulator is now all zeros, okay? Now we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that one. Clank, clank. 1, 2, clank. 1, 2, 3. Clank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. We got 2.9999997. Okay, that's pretty darn close to 3. So yeah, so this is the square root of 3. So it's a really weird algorithm. Like I said, I haven't really gone through the entire bit of math. I just know how the algorithm works. And it's based off of this weird thing here. And multiplying it by 5 just makes it so that you can go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you're going. You're not going by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going by 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. You're going by these increments of 5, and that makes it work. That strange 5 that follows you around is this weird 5 up here. Anyway, like I said, I don't know the math all that well, but it does work. It gives you very, very nice square roots, and all you have to do is memorize the algorithm and crank away.